Hi traders and welcome to the Technical Analysis Market Wrap on Friday the 28th of May. So we've seen a bit of sideways action this week. We've been getting reasonable moves within the ranges of a lot of the majors, but nothing has really been breaking out of a zone except the US dollar yen, which we're going to have a look at a little bit later on. But we'll jump straight into the markets and see if we can identify any scalping opportunities for today and early into next week. Alright, so we'll jump straight in here to the Aussie USD on the daily chart, and it is within 10 pips of the magic zone that we talk about every single week, so it's at 77.40. Look, it had that move up to the 78 earlier in the week, and like I said last week, if you're trading the smaller time frames on this one, you know you've got your range pretty much set. You can see your big zones, your 77 and your 78, and it's been pretty easy trading, like even all the way through that zone. You can see that the highs and the lows have been pretty good. I'm just going to move that over a little bit more for you and you'll see what I'm talking about. Even on the 1 hour, the 1 hour is a little bit less, you're not getting as much movement because if you're waiting for the confirmations, you're not really getting there. But as you can see on the smaller time frames, it definitely does it. You got your lower high, lower lows, touches of the 20, and you've got your opportunities to get in and out. Even here you can see you've got your moves up. You've got to remember, when we're trading this one, it's for very small moves. We're only scalping. We know we've only got 100 pips range to work with at this stage, so you're really only going for your 20 or 30 pip scalp. So you don't need a lot of movement, but you can get plenty of scalps. Now I've counted about 8 or 9 quality opportunities this week that you could have taken on the Aussie that we talk about every single week, and every single one of them actually worked out. So hopefully you're able to get some of those. Just follow the rules on the moving averages on the smaller time frames and stick between these two zones. You can see it just rejected completely off that, so it gave it a really good opportunity to break down. It's got its next zone that it can break into is the 77 to 76. I mean, you can see all the prices have been really stagnant right through here, but again, that provides really good trading opportunities on a scalp. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a case of understanding what you're working with and making sure you're trading in that sort of style. So this has been a good one. It's getting a bit of a squeeze now between the two moving averages on the daily. You can see that the 50 and the 20. When it breaks out of one of those little zones, it's more than likely going to gravitate to the 78 or to the 77. So whichever zone it breaks out to, jump onto the smaller trends and trade to that direction until we get a clear move out of this one. All right, move on to the US dollar CAD now. Now this one, it's behaving itself like we said last week. Look, it seems to have found its bottom at this stage. It's that one sort of 20 is holding it very, very strongly. It's tried to have a go up and failed, but it's certainly not giving any signs that it's about to be shorting off anytime soon. So I think you've got to play the game on this one. I'm not really keen on shorting it at this level because it's a very, very strong support. But taking the opportunities on the long side on the scalp is a good